Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Sawk here, and today I'm bringing you guys my battle for my Week 5 of the NBA. This is again versus Johnny GV and the Oregon Duckletts. He is a very, very good friend of mine, one of the good pals on the GVA fan Discord. He runs a pretty cool sports server. He's the captain of the Brawl for All that you guys will probably be seeing later, sometime out of him. So yeah, be sure to go check him out. He does bring the team of Tapu Fini, Savali, which I don't know the type of yet because it doesn't show a team preview, which I'm kind of sad about. Although I am guessing it's probably Steel or Dark right off the bat. Cryogonal, Dugtrio, Swellow, and Venusaur. So, let's get right into it. So I'm going to lead off Nihilego as I expected him to lead out with something to the effect of Swellow or Tapu Fini. I could just get a nice Sludge Wave off, or right here, since I am Scarf, I'm going to predict him not to be Scarf and probably to be Specs. And I'm just going to click Power Gem right here, as Power Gem does connect and it just kills straight off the bat. So first turn, first kill for Nihilego, as we do get our Beast Boost right here. Next up, we do have Dugtrio just come on in. I Power Gem here because I am trapped because of it. He does Earthquake me, and Nihilego's pitiful 43 physical defense just absolutely outright dies. However, doing 64 with a +1 Scarf Nihilego is pretty fun to a Dugtrio. So next up, I am going to go Greninja here, as he's going to go right into top of Vinny. I didn't want to risk him miss. I didn't want to risk it, so I just clicked Dark Pulse as kind of a general play. He's going to go. I am going to switch right into my Corantis here, my Lurantis, as that does 34, so that's really nice to see. He's probably offensive Tapu Fini, just from the looks of it. He does switch into Mega Venusaur here, as I sense is trying to get back up to full HP, knowing I could take another one, unless he crit. I'm going to go right into Hard Body here as he Megas and goes for Knockoff, knocking off my leftovers, which I don't mind too much. I do have the Recover on it, but noticing he does have Knockoff kind of throws me for a loop here, so I'm not kind of sure what Mega Venusaur he is. He goes right into Silvally here, so I'm going to Psyshock. It does appear to be Silvally Dark because it is immune to Psyshock. So this match just got 20 times harder. This matchup's not very good at the very beginning because of my offensive nature team. However, I am going to pull a double out right into my Garchomp here as he's going to switch out. So knowing that I'm -1, I'm not going to be doing too much as he goes right into Tapu Fini. I'm going to guess he's either going to HP Ice or Moonblast here. So I'm going to go right back into my, I'm going to go right into Hard Body, predicting a double, right into Mega Venusaur, so I get that 50-50 right, hoping it wasn't Silvally Dark. Mega Venusaur decides to switch out, fearing the Psyshock, goes right into his Silvally Dark again. He's going to go there. I'm going to switch right out into my Garchomp again, and multi-attack goes. Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet damage. Knowing he's probably going to want to switch out to Mega Venusaur, I'm going to Iron Head here just for some damage, or if he wanted to go to Tapu Fini instead, one of those two was coming out, so I just wanted some damage. I'm gonna Earthquake here. Turns out he's max physically defensive. He's gonna knock off here, knock off my Rocky Helmet over Rough-Skin. Rocky Helmet is gonna do quite a toll to him. He's gonna swap right out into his Cryogonal, as I'm gonna get on my rocks. I'm gonna swap out fearing the Ice Beam, as he is gonna Freeze Dry and reveal that. So I know Greninja's not a good anymore. I go right into Reuniclus here, as I'm just gonna recover up. He's gonna switch out into his Cryogonal here, as I believe I Acid Armored. Yeah, so I knew at this point, his multi-attack only did 30 to 40 max. If I Acid Armored, it only did 20 max. So I could set up on this thing, because I don't think his only move to hit me would probably be multi-attack, and that can run out of PP really quick, and I could stall him out with Calm Minds, Acid Armors from Recovers later. And if I play the game right, I could probably win that. He's just going to spin away his hazards, so I'm going to go for a Calm Mind here. He realizes I'm Double Dance, and he's absolutely fearing me, so he's going to swap right out into his Silvally. I'm going to Calm Mind here, so I'm at +2. His multi-attack's going to come off and crit. Now, looking back at it, he probably won that battle either way, so it probably wasn't a great time to go for it. I probably needed more damage off or Silvally Dark to be dead, and then I won. So that was a big misplay on my part. He's going to swap right into top of his dedicated switch, and as that does absolutely jack nothing from a Choice Specs Greninja. I'm going to go right into my Lurantis here as it's my dedicated switches. He's going to pull a double into Venusaur, good switch in his part. I'm going to go right into Garchomp, he's going to Synthesis. I'm going to Rock Slide here, predicting the Cryogonal to come in, considering that's what he wanted last time. However, he does stay in. I get a flinch. I go for Rock Slide again, predicting it again. I get another flinch. I'm like, alright, I'm not going to play the hacks anymore. I'm just going to Earthquake. 28 max physically defensive. Venusaur isn't taking anything from that. He synthesizes up. Does 30 that time. Turns out he's a Leech Seed variant with a Synthesis, so I know this thing isn't going to die soon, and this is not looking too good for your Bewares. I'm going to go right into Lurantis here as he's going to Sludge Bomb, get another crit, Oh, thankfully he doesn't poison me. I'm just going to get a little bit of chip damage with Leaf Blade. He's going to Sludge Bomb and kill my Lurantis, as I was really much sacking off right there. I'm going to go right into Infernape. I was debating on clicking my Z move, then I realized he's maximally defensive, and I've already lost this game. So I'm just going to keep clicking Earthquake, and it's a dying effort here. Sludge Bomb does that much, it's a ton. It doesn't poison me though. However, Sludge Bomb does do the poison here, the thing it does so well. I'm going to send Stealth Rocks, and he's going to Synthesis, my bad, as Poison's going to take out Garchomp. Greninja comes on in, and I should have U-turned here, hopefully, but I did just make a kind of general play, because I already know I'd lost this game. I just Ice Beam there for damage, as I let my Greninja go down to a Moonblast, straight goes, and Infernape's going to be last up. Infernape, I am going to go for my Acid Downpour here, just to try to get rid of the top mini, as he preserves the 5-0. That does absolutely nothing. And I Earthquake again, trying to get a crit, but nothing's going to go my way, and that Sludge Bomb kills. So, I am now 2-3, -5 differential. Not much I can do about it. My prep was lackluster. I think I need to take a break here, and kind of hone in, and start prepping a lot better. Team matchup wasn't the greatest, but I'm not going to complain and whine about that. However, I really could have had this game if I prepped well. My team easily could have beat this team if I actually had a decent prep. From now on, I'm putting more time and more effort into prep so I can start winning more battles. I only have one win, and that's a 6-0 and a forfeit. That's it. I have 2 5-0 losses. Actually, I think I have 3 5-0 losses. No, I only have 2 5-0 losses and a 4-0 loss. So, not a whole lot going well for me right now. However, I am going to try to pick it back up as the season goes on into week 6. I'm not quite sure who I play right off the bat, but again, I'm trying not to whine and complain about it, but I just every competitor wants to win, and I'm trying to do so. And it's very, very hard for me to do so when my prep's lackluster. So I need to hone in on my craft. I need to train on it. I need to get a lot better on it. I would like to thank my front office, Spedshed, and Matt Metagross, who also helps, who's also the commissioner of this league. He's pretty cool. He's in the description as well. I'd like to thank them for helping me out. But I really need to start prepping a lot and a lot better for things that he could possibly bring. I could probably do a lot more than I want, and a lot more than I actually am right now, so I can actually get better. With that, I think that's it for me, guys. I'm out today. Deuces.